Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Wildflower Rules YouTube channel. I'm Louise. It's Monday. It has been voting day all day and all of the places. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. I think that's it. So we're going to talk about what you were voting for, what this week's project is going to be. We're going to talk about last week's project and what I have been working on for most of this week, which is not necessarily what I should have been working on. As in the last few weeks cast-ons, I've gotten a little distracted, but that's all right. And then we'll talk about the Fiber Friends. It is Brioche month over there. There's some sweater knitting going on. Yeah, all the fun things. So let's talk about this week's voting. It is still Brioche month for another week or two, maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I think. And I thought, okay, what have I done? I have done some in the round brioche. I've done working on a hat, a shawl. So in the round, flat, one color, two color. I'm like, okay, I've got a sweater started, a hat, cowl. I don't know. I've got a lot of things. I'm like, well, what haven't I done yet for brioche month? And then I thought socks. And mostly because well, I don't know, not maybe mostly, but one of the things that contributed to a sock project was I found an empty needle. So that is always helpful because I've got to do some serious um finding of the needles here. So I have got, yeah, this is a 2.25. I'm ready for brioche socks. So what you guys were voting on was the yarn. Sorry, I got to reach around you here because I left the yarn up here. So I went looking in my stash because I was feeling like, again, that feeling of I need to knit my stash down was very prominent this morning. I found these two. Good old Patton's Croy. And this is what? Sunburst Stripes. Sounds a little bit like a summer color, but it's nice and bright. We can call it fall. There's green and yellow in there. Sunburst, it looks lovely. Diane looks like a 9-inch circular. It is. I'm like, how often do I find something like that just empty? Well, okay, no. It's an empty sock needle. I'm going to go with that. And so anyways, Patton's, I don't know where I bought this. I might have bought it when I was on vacation, maybe no, probably last summer because I think it's been in my stash for a little while, at least since last summer. But this would be really fun. Patton's Croy, can never go wrong with that. Always excellent socks. This one here, Bernat socks. Um, so this one here is okay. So if you don't know, Patton's Croy is a 75-25 superwash wool and nylon. The Bernat socks, on the other hand, is an acrylic nylon blend, which I like never buy. This one is called Stormy Weather. Look at that. And see, this is a perfect fallish. It looks cold, rainy, snowy, ice-ishy, right? This looks like a wintry, but it is 60 acrylic, 40 nylon. 50-gram balls. I don't know, what's the yardage on these? Has anybody used Bernat socks? I'll tell you a little story about this in a sec. I'm going to finish this one thought. Okay, there's 210 yards, 192 meters. How does that go with Croy? Let me find it. Where is it? Okay. 192 meters, 192, 152. But we know Patton's Croy is a little heavier, so that's probably our difference right there. Anyways, has anybody used the acrylic nylon? This, I am sure, is wonderful yarn for anybody who just can't wear wool. If this finds it way too itchy, this is going to be, I'm sure, a perfect alternative, an acrylic with some nylon in there for some durability. I bought this. I know exactly where I bought this. It was last summer. We were in a little town in Northern Ontario. I was on vacation with some friends, and we found this bookstore. And it had a little sign out front that said yarn in the back. And we were like, oh, okay. I mean, we were going in for the books anyways, but when there was yarn, that was like super excellent surprise. So we went in there and it was the cutest store, lovely, lovely bookstore. And in the back, there was kind of 3 shelves, either side and front. And there was just a nice little selection of some yarn, some needles. I think there was a couple of knitting books there, but I was having a hard time finding something that I really wanted or thought I would use, and which for me is very hard. And in the end, I settled on this because I thought I have never used an acrylic. No, I have never used this acrylic blend. And I thought I remember thinking this would be a good experiment for me to actually knit with it, wear it, and see how it wears, see how it compares to a wool sock yarn. So that's why I ended up getting it. And so let me go back years and years and years ago when my kids were little. I used some Patton's Astra, 100% acrylic sport weight yarn, and I knit my daughter a pair of socks. So 100% acrylic. She wore them one afternoon running around on carpet with friends, and she wore holes in both the socks. And I was like, okay, never again am I doing socks with no nylon in them. And I have stuck with that. I did buy, when was it? In March or last Christmas? I did buy a skein of sock yarn that is wool and mohair because it came from a farm, and she said that that's all she wears. The mohair is just as durable as like nylon. So I'm like, okay, so I have to try that out, but I haven't done that yet either. Anyways, um this is kind of souvenir yarn, but I haven't knit it up yet, but it would be a fun experiment. So has anybody, oh, Diane, do you voted for this, didn't you? Yeah, the Burnett socks. Hi, Susanna. Liz, but in winter you want bright colors. This is true because it is cold and icy and snowy outside. So yeah, you want to wear something to give you that feeling of springtime and hopefulness. Nancy, it was so fun. The whole trip was amazing. So this is just my little reminder of it, but I haven't knit it yet. So I thought this would be a good, I was like, will people vote for Patton's Croy because tried and true? Will people go for this? Will they like the brighter colors? Anyways, it was um very one-sided. um Having said that, though, the yarn that didn't get that many votes in the end, it did get a few more. So, I will tell you the sock yarn that ended up with 81% of the votes is Patton's Croy. Nancy, I see Nancy in here, and I saw Nancy's comment when she voted, and she's like, "Nancy voted for this one," and she's like, "Oh, I'm losing again." Well, sometimes you never know because you may look on what if you're only voting on one platform, like if you're only on Facebook, then you may look and see everybody else is voting one way, but if you go to Instagram, sometimes it's the complete opposite. So you like really never know until I add up all the votes. But this one, as I was adding up the votes, it was Croy all the way. Susanna, what's the color name? Yes, Diane, you voted at the last minute. And so I got your vote in there, and I'm like, "Oh, she's voting for this." So, Diane, you said you've never seen this before? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if an acrylic sock yarn, I'm not I don't know. I like my wool socks. So, but like I said, right, if you can't wear wool, then this would definitely be a great alternative. And I don't sure if Amber is in here tonight, but I know Amber has a family member who can't wear wool. So I know she was always on the lookout for something sock yarn that didn't have wool in it. And it is hard to find. Anyways, oh, Croy, Susanna says it is sunburst stripes. So I'm not sure if I'm thinking this is one of their newer colors. Like this is not one that I've had in my stash for 15 years. This is a newer one. Diane, you voted 3 or 4 places. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you trying, and this poor lonely sock yarn really appreciates your dedication. But it's going back on the shelf because of this one. So brioche socks. I am really excited. It's like some days I feel like I have good ideas, and I feel like today was one of them. I'm like, I have never knit brioche socks before. How has that happened? I don't know. But it is going to start like right now. I have this needle here. I can actually cast on as we speak, and they'll be officially on the needle since I have the needle. Has Nancy, it's okay to be a loser. I look forward to seeing the socks. Um, oh my gosh. Did I bring my phone up here? Nancy, I don't know if I did because my phone is almost dead. I think I might have left it downstairs. I saw somebody posted on their Instagram stories and I don't know, and it was something about jump on losers were like um switching things around kind of thing, right? So that's right. Sometimes if you're always on the losing end of things, eventually it has to turn around. There's only one way it can go, right? Okay, let me see if I can find the end of the yarn. I'm doing my fancy little trick here. Put your fingers in, kind of twist those yarns, and hopefully it's going to magically, I don't know. I don't know what it does. Loosen the end. Oh, I don't know. Well, hey, that's actually not too bad, is it? Could have been a heck of a lot worse. So maybe the whole twirly thing in the skein of yarn actually works. Or maybe it just makes you hopeful that it will. I'm not sure. Either way, 9 times out of 10 it works. Okay, I'm gonna cast on socks. So how is ever is who was knitting brioche here? I know a few of you from the comments who's commenting. Some people are knitting brioche for the Fiber Friends this month. So if you want to comment, who's knitting brioche? Has anybody knit brioche socks before? I did a quick little oh, Diane, I can't wait to see them. I know they're gonna be so fun. So I did a quick little Ravel research, and of course, there was a handful of brioche socks, not hundreds, but I don't know, 10 or 12. I mean, and I just typed brioche socks, so there could be other patterns out there um, that the search just didn't pick up. That is always possible too. Oh, Jen, Stephen, yes, you're right, Jen. I saw Stephen West. I saw his socks this morning. So Jen is knit brioche socks. Pattern, oh, I'm just gonna wing it. I am not doing, um, no, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna do one color brioche because we've got all of these fun colors. I'm just gonna cast on in the round. I'm going to do 64 stitches and see how it goes. I mean, brioche is extra stretchy. I don't know. We're gonna wing it. You need less stitches, Jen says. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, okay, will I go down to 58? Maybe I'll do 58. Okay, but I'm just gonna do a one color brioche in the round. Easy peasy. and just let the yarn do its thing. And Jen, I would do 56 if you normally do. Oh yeah, maybe. Where did I get? Okay, 56. Oh my gosh, I'm like so lost without my phone. I don't have a calculator. I don't have a um what was I going to use it for? Oh yeah. Anyways, forget about my phone. 56. Okay. 14. Okay. Okay. I will take Jen's advice because she is the master knitter of all the things. Okay, 56. Um, Nikki says I on sleeve one of two and just the button band left on the fab cardigan. Oh my God, I'm not even talking about mine. The fact that I'm not talking about it, like, says everything, right? I'm not talking about that till later. Later. Um, just the leg? Oh, Nancy, that's a really good question. You mean like just brioche the leg? I think I will do the leg and the top of the foot and then just stockinette for the bottom of the foot. I think. Hadn't thought that far. I'm gonna do um let's hope Diane says. Well, I mean I could just do the leg. I don't know. I might do the I don't we'll see how I'm feeling if I want to do the top of the foot. I could just do the leg and call it done, right? Um Too cushy to do so what's the verdict? I should not do the top of the leg in brioche? Just do the leg? Maybe, because then it might fit in a shoe better, especially since it is the Croy, which is a little thicker to start with. Um, Jen says, if you make the leg with 64, it would make slouchy socks. Yeah, you're probably right. Of course you're right. Because you know. Perfect. Then what'd you say? 56? I'm casting on, guys. Look at this. Officially on the needle. Just the leg, Diane says. Okay. All right. Well, that might be faster anyways. But yeah, I know. See, I literally have not thought about this any further than this morning thinking, oh, brioche socks sounds like fun. I like until right now haven't thought about the cast on, where the brioche was going. I'm just like, let's make brioche socks. I am open for all suggestions. Hi, Jerry. Jerry is knitting the fab cardigan. I'm not going to be done by the end of the month. Oh, you got shingles and your knitting mojo went south. Oh, Jerry, I hope you're feeling better. So no cuff, just straight brioche. Oh, that's a good question too. Um, I skipped over the cuff. Let me think. No, I'm thinking I should do a cuff because otherwise they will be slouchy socks. I think I will do a cuff and then go into brioche. Well, I don't know. All brioche would look nice. Apparently, I need to what happens with the foot? Will you go up to 64 stitches? Yes, I will definitely do that because 56 will be too small. But I think a smaller cuff might not fit over your heel. Ooh. Apparently, I should have done a little thinking about brioche socks because I didn't think about any of this. Um, but I did. As soon as I went to cast on, I'm like, "Oh, brioche is stretchy. Should I do smaller?" So, yes, I would have got there. Just okay, I think okay, Liz says, because if you do a cuff, don't you need to do 64 and then decrease? That would be smart. Research is your friend, Diane says. I know. I just want to cast on and knit it. You guys are smart, Nancy says. I know, you guys are thinking of all the things. I think okay, I'm gonna ditch the ribbing. I'm just gonna do 56 and just start brioching because it basically is rib, and if it really, really, really is bad, I could pick up stitches after I'm done and then do a little ribbing, cast on, increase, something, right? I think I could. Oh, Cheryl, 64 stitches with a cuff and just go down needle size for brioche. Yeah, Cheryl, I don't know if I have any other needles, but you're right. That is absolutely a good option too. Do your standard number of stitches, do the cuff, and then go smaller needles and keep the same 64 stitches because so there's options. So really, either way you go is going to be fine. If you do Jen's suggestion of just cast on less stitches. So I think maybe it depends. So I'm going to guess, Jen, yours probably didn't have an extra cuff. You probably just cast on and just brioche the whole leg. So you had 56 stitches all the way down, right? That would make sense because I think you guys are right. If I do a smaller number and do ribbing, it's not going to fit over my foot. Let's face it, you won't need them before Thursday. This is true. I could just get some more at the store, but I'm starting. I'm starting right now. I know where you can get some. And this is true. This is true because I did specifically order 2 millimeter needles for those of us who knit loose. But you know what? I'm going to live dangerously. I'm going to do 56 stitches. I'm just going to brioche. I'm not going to do a cuff. And we will see what happens. What's the worst thing? I have slouchy socks. That would be they will be wonderful. If I really, really dislike them, I could pick up and put ribbing on, or I could just rip them all out and make them again, or give them away and just make another pair. I don't know. There are options. There are options. Hi, Diane. Um, and an afterthought would allow you to make stitch count to what's needed. Mm, true, true. So look, there is tons of options. Okay. Now you got now I'm definitely thinking. But no, no ribbing. Just yeah, that decision's made. That's true, yes. So I could do an afterthought heel and then just make it to yeah, I haven't even thought about the heel. But no, if I switch, if I go to the foot, okay, I can't this is too much thinking. The worst I could frog them. Exactly. And then I would just have the fun of knitting them again. Well, I can say for starters, we are going to do a stretchy cast on, and I have done the long tail cast on here. Check. Cast on. 54, 56. Oh my gosh, Jen, I'm going to end up casting on the wrong number here. Okay, anyway, so this whole week's knitting has been all about brioche. And like I said, we're not going to talk about my sweater because no, um, no, nothing. No, not one stitch has been made on that. I have cast on, I have set up, and that is where it's sat. I was all ready to knit on it, and then I gave the yarn away that I was going to use for 2 colors for my stripes. So that kind of slowed me down because it is being made into a weaving sample for an in-person class at the store for the end of October, I think October 25th. So stay tuned because um, the sample was being made today, and I'm gonna so excited to show you what we're cooking up for some extra fiber classes. You gave yarn away. I did. I did. I did. Um, yes, I did. And it was I know, and it was stuff that I had dyed. It was really pretty. Anyways, I will just have to get some more for my sweater. Oh, Mary, you love the pumpkin background. Thank you. I know I was trying to be a little seasonal. Okay, so let's talk some more. So I've got stitches on here. I'm going to update my whiteboard momentarily and we'll work on our brioche sock. So is Jen the only person who's done a brioche sock? Anybody else want to do a brioche sock? Because there was a Stephen West pattern. It's kind of that's the only pattern I really remember, like from a designer that I knew. There was a few others that looked fun. Some were plain, some were different colors. So really, you can't go wrong. Whatever you decide, it'll be just fine. So, circular cuff down. Oh, Diane says, "Oh, biscotti yarns, a free brioche sock pattern." There you go, guys. Grab a pattern. I'm gonna be wild and crazy, and I'm just gonna wing it. But go grab a. I feel like I have fluff. Um, Okay. My thoughts also, and I don't brioche. Oh, what was that for Diane's comment? Oh, Diane says, "I can't even, I'm gonna go do research." Okay. Um, yes, grab the free sock pattern, you guys. Grab a skein of yarn. So is that pattern so who was looking at the biscotti yarn free brioche pattern? Diane said, "Is it one color or two color?" Free brioche sock patterns, that is the name to use when you're searching. Okay, Susanna's been looking. Are they one color or two color? I mean, either would be super wonderful. But there you go. You guys could knit along with me. I'm going to attempt to have a little bit done to show you. See how this yarn, the sunburst croy, I don't know if I've seen it knit up, so I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to look. All right, everybody. So this is what I have been working on this week, last week. This is like, I'm obsessed. It's like fall season, it's pumpkin season, and I finished my little brioche, my gray and my orange. I just have to stuff it. So I've got one end closed. I just have to stuff it. And then like there is nothing to this pumpkin pattern. It is just two color brioche in the round. I'm now going to go back to my cast on edge. I left a nice long tail. I'm going to put it on a darning needle and I'm just going to pick up stitches all the way around, stuff it, and then pull it tight. And either put like a little branch, a little twig, or a cinnamon stick in for the stem, the stem of the pumpkin. And then I have a little bit of jute cord that I'm going to tie around as a bow to give it a little rustic look. And then I will have another little pumpkin. And I am just wanting to do these in all the colors. So this was one of the samples that I was working on. And then, oh, yes, we have to sing to Sam. All right. Then I picked these two colors, classic wool, because I don't know. I thought, well, this is sort of green and orange. And I thought it would make a really fun pumpkin as well. Or it might make a really cute cowl. So I'm going to do a little pumpkin and then I might cast on a cowl because I'm really, really loving these colors together. They're definitely, well, I don't know. I guess they could be fallish. They're not really fallish, but that's all right. No singing. Yeah, that's not gonna help. I will definitely sing. Oh, Diane. Okay, Diane T says I started my weirwood cowl today. I needed Halloween vibes. I know. You know what? Today is officially the first day of fall. It is definitely all the Halloween things now. Driving around today for work, I saw a handful of houses that have started to decorate for Halloween, and one was completely done. Whole front of the house had been transformed. It was super fun. Oh, Suzanne, brioche fade coaster and trivet. That sounds like a perfect first brioche pattern. So anyways, this is where I am. Again, just cast on an even number of stitches and do 2 color brioche. Pretty easy. Okay, Diane Z is saying, as the brioche stitch is elastic, a medium-sized adult brioche sock used 40 stitches, where you normally use 60. However, what is this? Target a stretchy cast on. We'll have to cast on, 60 stitches before working a first row. Sorry, I was typing to cut and paste from pattern and it got all jumbled. Okay, so does it say you still have to do the large number to cast on so you can get it on and then you decrease down? I um okay, maybe I'll have to research a little bit. But I like Jen's number of 54, so I may just start with that and see what it is. I'll just call this a working gauge swatch. And if it's too loose, I will just pull it out. I'll just do a little bit and pull it on and see how it works. Not a problem. Or I could just look at a few patterns. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood to live dangerously, I'll just go 56 stitches. But okay, yeah, because you said 40. That seems 40. Was that with like a DK sock yarn or was that a fingering sock yarn? Okay. Anyways, okay. So I've been in pumpkin mode. I have oh, I was like, what else do I have here? I have one more project to show you. So last week's cast on was the brioche hat, and it was the brioche star stitch hat, I think is exactly what it was called. And I have started it, and let me tell you, you guys, I am really excited for this pattern as well because it uses increases and decreases to make its textured pattern, which they call the star stitch. So it is a lot of fun. I decided, I think last week we were kind of looking at some of my DK stash down here and looking at some colors. So I ended up going with a darker green and the white. So it's olive green, deep olive, deep olive, deep olive, and Aran for my brioche. And I have just got a little bit done. But this has got a little story with it as well. For you brioche knitters, we've got something else we can discuss. So here it is, my start. Now, the pattern said to cast on with a 4mm needle with DK yarn and just do your hat all in 4mm. But I want to just do a smaller needle for what I was gonna like call like the ribbing part, like the cuff of the brim of the hat. So again, my needle selection right now is a little slim pickings, and I had a 3mm. And the other needle I found for the body of the hat is a 3.75. And I thought, okay, I'm a loose knitter, so typically I have to go smaller. So I'm like thinking this is all going to work out perfect. But you know what? I'm really starting to worry about going up to a 3.75 because this is it on a 3. And I'm thinking, I don't think I want it a whole lot looser, but I'm going to I'm going to try and see where it goes. But It is finally starting to, like, tighten up because I cast on there's only one size for this hat, and I cast on the called for number of stitches on a 3 miller versus a 4. Well, look, see, it's still big. Like this, I don't know. Well, maybe it'll be all right. Anyway, I was thinking after the first few rounds, I thought, okay, keep going because it will start to like the ribbing effect will start to take effect. It'll start to pull it in, but it was looking huge. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just knit it and maybe I'll be a cowl and not a hat. So I thought I'm just going to keep going. And it's very I mean, I haven't gotten into the pattern stitch yet, which I'm really, really excited to do because it is just increases and decreases. Really, really simple for a really stunning effect. Um, what else was I gonna say about this? I'm just really excited. I'm loving it. The yarn is more stash yarn, which I'm really excited to be using up. And I feel like there was something else about this hat, the needle, the hat. I don't know. I don't know. Something. Anyways, it's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be great. Whether it turns into a hat or if it does end up being a cowl, I don't know. Either way, we'll see. I think maybe I was just gonna talk about the needle size. I don't yeah, I 3 millimeters seems to be knitting up fine on here. Anyways, we'll see. Whatever it happens to be. Oh, Diane, happy knitting. Go make some new knitters. What is this? Gotta go into the classroom, knit class tonight, making "See My Vest" chunky. Can't wait to see what you come up with, Louise. I'm excited to show you how it's going to. Have fun teaching, Diane. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Diane, is that also said, is it their own sock yarn? So I don't know. And you're supposed to cast on 60 for the cuff, and the next row is the setup row and decrease down to 40. Interesting. Okay. Sam, you're gonna rip out your brioche? I can't pick up stitches on brioche. I can't. Well, if you have to pull it out, or just keep going. A finish is a finish. Doesn't have to be a perfect finish. P.S. Those biscotti socks are reversible if you do the toe in the heel and girder. Ooh, that's exciting. Ooh, okay. Haunted Diane tees, haunted trees around the neck. That's fun. Okay, I'm just kinda going back. Okay. Okay. Oh, Diane says, "So that pattern, the free pattern, go to their website and pull up." Okay. It's fun. Alright. Oh, Diane posted the pattern on Facebook. Your haunted your Halloween one? That's so exciting because you guys okay, let's switch gears here from brioche to Halloween because we were talking on the Fiber Friends podcast on Saturday, and I think it is safe to say that we have decided that we're going to do like a Halloween. Well, we are doing so October for the Fiber Friends is Halloween themed. And then we kind of got talking, what is fall versus Halloween. So probably, I mean, we kind of figured try to be as Halloweeny as you can, but if it's fall, I think we decided we were going to count it. But then we got talking about doing Halloween sweaters. So Diane, you have already started. So you're right on track. And doing because then we started talking about Christmas, ugly sweaters, ugly, not ugly sweaters. I think that's what Cheryl was calling it. And then we started talking about Halloween sweaters, which just sounded really, really fun. So think about that because we still have a week. You can plan a Halloween sweater in a week and cast on, right? October 1st. Oh, Diane says you guys planted the seed. I know. Let's see. Didn't you do a Halloween sweater like a year or 2 ago? Or maybe it was a Christmas one I'm thinking of. I think maybe Christmas for who oh, I think was it you, Diane? Was it for somebody's, like, Christmas party? Orange, black, and purple with some white Halloween colors. Sounds Halloween to me, Susanna. I know, doesn't it sound so fun to do some sweaters? And Cheryl is in, like, all full out sweater knitting mode these days, so it'd be perfect for her. So, think about it. Hi, Mary. I'm doing Halloween socks. That's fantastic. Mary, how are you feeling? Halloween socks. That is fun. Oh my gosh, Halloween brioche socks. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna love these brioche socks. Sam says, "Louise, if I pull out my brioche dishcloth, how do I set up the row for brioche?" Well, you did it once. Can you remember it? You probably can do it. Or just keep going. Just, like, really keep going. Don't pull it out. Just finish this one and then start something else. Oh, the witching hour sweater or the cat and ghost sweater. Cat and ghost sweater. That sounds familiar. Anyways, it is gonna be super fun. I don't know. I can all I seem to be doing is making pumpkins, and now I'm going from pumpkins to sweaters. But I am ever hopeful that I can pull it out. I feel like I've been hit by a Mack truck. Oh, but you're home, Mary. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm sending you a big hug. Knitting Halloween socks will definitely make you feel better. Do you have a pattern, Mary, or are you just going to pick, like, some color work charts, like, stick a ghost on and a witch's hat or something? Oh, thanks, Mary. I know. Halloween, all the fun things, because then we're going in from Halloween, and then November, December is going to be our Christmas ugly, not ugly sweater. We're gonna do it over 2 months. So, I mean, I know Halloween, doing a sweater in a month, I mean, it can be done because we do the 2-week sweater challenge in February, but, you know, I mean, I don't know. We have a month of October, so you can pick what you want to do for Halloween. And oh, Mary says the yarn is striped Halloween colors. Fun. You guys, I was searching for something. Oh, I was searching for something. So I was looking through a tote and I found what could be Halloween socks because I looked at them and I'm like, huh, when did I cast those on? Was it last year? Because there's purple in them, purple and green. It's kind of like red and green, right? It looks Halloweeny to me now. So I'm like, "Oh, maybe I need to pull these out and carry on with them, and then I could have a pair of Halloween socks." Sam, you can do it, but just keep going wherever you are on this dishcloth, just keep going. Just keep going and get it cast off, and you'll have one more done, and then move on to something else. You can do this. Yeah, I know all the things, Halloween and then right into holiday. So fun. For you crocheters, for any of you who are doing our crochet club? Are we a club? I don't know. Our call is this Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm super excited to chat with you all, whether you have crochet done or not. So I will send out a Zoom link quite possibly Sunday morning. And yeah, Granny Squares. Yes, our Granny Square group, our 365 days of Granny Squares. Um, I haven't hit 110. That's okay, Sam. Wherever you get to is wonderful. Oh, Mary says just a vanilla sock. That's all you need if you've got all the fun colors and just let it stripe and do its thing. Lovely. Let's see. Hi, Tammy. Spending as much time, oh, attaching squares as making them. Well, good for you because I don't even know. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know how because I think I know how. I might need to tweak how I'm doing them a smidge, but I think I can do it. Don't forget me as I oh, you now have a mic and camera that works, Susanna. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get to see and hear you all at the same time. That is gonna be so exciting. We were getting very used to doing Susanna was doing, like, charades, and we're, like, all guessing what she's saying. It was very fun. That is wonderful that you got everything. Because 'cause, let me tell you, I know about the tech struggles. We all know that I am good when things work, but if they don't, it is a struggle for me to figure out how to fix those things. I can brioche socks, but yeah, trying to get Zoom to work after it updates, hey, yeah, craziness. All right, so what else? I don't know. I have literally all I have done this week is brioche. All I want to do is brioche. I'm loving brioche. Um, Saturday, we're gonna get another update on Cheryl's hat and see how much she is loving brioche. Oh, that makes me happy. I really hope Cheryl hasn't changed her mind because then I will be very sad. And that is about it, you guys. I've been making pumpkins. That is really it. I'm going to break away from the pumpkins and um socks, brioche socks. How many stitches do I have on? I'm really excited for this. And the fact that I have a needle means that I can actually get these cast on and started. And because I'm not following a pat, I'm just gonna do my own thing. We'll see. It's gonna be easy. I'll just be able to, like, whip up the leg in no time. These could be super, super fast. We will see next Monday night. Okay, so what Sam, I don't have my phone with me. I think it's dead. So, I yes, won't be able to show you a picture. Liz. Oh, Sam, you're oh, see, exactly. Sam is already the dishcloth queen. I can't even say the words. Yes. So, Sam, absolutely no pressure. If you quit now and you have 100 done, that is 95 more than I'm sure all the rest of us have done this year. So, that's good. Wherever you stop, you stop. Sam, 52 dishcloths in a year is amazing. That's right, and you've got over 100. So you could just quit right now and call it a day and kick back and, um, I don't know. I was gonna say cast on something else or just, I don't know. Do what you wanna do. Do what makes you happy. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Has everybody else said what they're working on? What is Cheryl working on right now? Her hat, maybe? Let's see. So Diane T, you're working on a Halloween sweater. Sam's working on dishcloths. Maybe I do know what everybody's working on. Nancy, are you still here, Nancy? What is Nancy working on? Tammy's working on her crocheted squares. I need to work. I I have something to show you guys on Sunday. I'm just going to leave it at that. And before we wrap up here, maybe we should sing right now. So since it is Samantha's birthday this week, we had all s- we should all sing happy birthday. So Sam, you're only going to get to hear me, but no, I'm sure everybody else is joining in from their living room. Okay, Sam, happy birthday. Okay, am I all tuned up, ready to go? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sam. Happy birthday to you. Sam, happy birthday. Have a great birthday week. Celebrate all week long. Have a fun, fun birthday. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to go here. Oh, Cheryl says alpaca sweater number 2. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see the first sweater Cheryl finished? It is beautiful and stunning. It's now in the store as a sample. If people were admiring it Saturday afternoon. Nancy, you started an opal sock this afternoon. Fantastic. Cuff down, toe up. I'm gonna say cuff down. Am I right? Oh, Magic Frog Crochet. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Carol. Oh, Sam, did you see Carol? Oh, I bet you Carol's gonna get to sing in person to you on Thursday. Oh, Suzanne is in her dining room. But look, everybody was singing. I am sure of it. Sally, you finished your brioche hat and a pumpkin. Fantastic. Did you use a pattern for your pumpkin? Or, I mean, really, you could cast on for a hat, knit it till you think it's tall enough, and then just close it up and call it a pumpkin. Pravina, happy birthday. She says to Sam. Liz is saying happy birthday. Diane. Oh, cuff down, Nancy says. Carol just bound off a shrug. Carol, how is your hand feeling? Because you were on the injured list as well, but if you just bound off, does that mean that you're completely healed or healed enough that you can knit a little bit? Hi, Pravina. You just finished a pair of socks. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to take those finishing vibes from Pravina and I'm going to try to hold on to some of that for my brioche socks. Oh, Sam, you got to run. Well, thanks for joining us, Sam. Have a happy birthday. Oh, okay. I've got a couple minutes tonight. Give me a call when I'm done here, okay? Carol. Oh, slow heal. You can still knit, big bruise. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're feeling better too. Liz, you're working on what is it? Oh, Bankhead hat as a Christmas gift. That's exciting. Yes. Oh, Susanna's heading out. Um, Good night, Susanna. Thanks for joining us. Oh my gosh. What was hold on here. Let me see. Oh, Liz, Christmas gifts. That was my train of thought. Yes, it is now time. Like it is now officially fall, partway through September. It is really time to like really look at our Christmas list and gift knitting and what we're going to make and get started. I'm saying this mostly to myself, as we all know. I know some of you have decided that you're just not doing deadline Christmas knitting because it can be a little stressful and it can be a little rushed because Christmas just sneaks up on us every year. But I am thinking that I'm going to do something simple, not because I've done hats the last few years. So um I don't know. I'm going to take my own advice and think on that a little bit tonight as I'm starting my socks. Oh, Jean, how are you? I just started 2 at a time, cuff down. Fantastic. So no second sock syndrome for you. Oh, Nancy's been investigating toe up. So have you never done toe up, Nancy? That would be a fun little experiment. Oh my gosh, Sherry, are you kidding me? Does this mean I need to put the countdown on my phone? Sherry says 94 sleeps. Okay, so that means 94 dishcloths could be done if you have 94 people to give gifts to. How many weeks? So, oh, somebody last week, was it like 15 Fridays? Somebody sent me an Instagram post that said, like, so it must have been last Friday, 15 Fridays till Christmas. So 15 Fridays could mean 7 pairs of socks. One sock a week could be done if you're focused. Sherry has it on her phone. I could put it back on my phone. Oh, Nancy's, so you've never done toe up. So yeah, fun. Might be fun. Okay, yeah, Christmas knitting. I'm in the fall. I want to go watch a fall movie, fall Hallmark movie. I might do that. See if I can find one on tonight and work on my sock and my sweater and stuff a pumpkin and finish my other pumpkin. and get some things ready. I'm teaching a Learn to Knit class Wednesday night at the Thoughtful Artisan. This is going to be class 2. So I'm super excited to see how everybody made out after class 1. I was getting some emails. I sent them all some videos. So I think everybody is doing just fine. So I am super happy to see how their dish class all turned out. And then we're going to do a little chat about gauge, looking at everybody's finished dishcloth, having used the same needles and the same pattern, same stitch count, that kind of thing. Anyways, that is always a fun conversation. All right, everybody, I am going to say good night. I am going to keep working on my socks. So stay tuned. I'm going to post some pictures this week on Instagram of progress on what I'm working on this week. And then we will chat again on Monday and I will give you updates. I really want to show you the stitch pattern on that hat next week and see how the leg's going on the brioche socks. So have a fantastic knitting and crochet week. For all you Granny Square crocheters, I will see you Sunday on Zoom, and the rest of you will catch up on Monday night. Have a great night, everybody.